My name is Marty Birnbaum. Over the years, I have produced and directed a documentary film called Central Park, The People's Place. Reflecting on why I made this film, I realized that it represents my values, what is important to me in my life, and how these values have shaped my outlook on what occurs in the park. I grew up in the Bronx. In the summer, my parents sent me to camp. As a city kid, the outdoors was a new and exciting experience. I developed a love of nature. Wanting more of a relationship with nature, I became a Boy Scout. These experiences led me to appreciate the need for green spaces in cities. My professional background as a social worker and a professor of group studies made me aware of how Central Park cultivates human connections with oneself, with friends, with families, with people in groups, and even with pets. It is surprising how people can find privacy in the park. Let me give you a taste of the film.
What people should know about Central Park is we have 843 acres in the center of Manhattan Island. Central Park happens to be in urban woodlands and 59th Street and 5th Avenue. You're 5 minutes from Times Square.
Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux, they were creating a work of art, beautifully designed, a scenic symphony.
A series of very carefully conceived landscape paintings. Paintings in nature rather than oil on canvas.
But the park, as designed by Calvert Vaux and Frederick Law Olmsted, would also be one of the greatest works of art of the 19th century.
Olmsted, he saw the park as a place where city people could come in the hecticness of their lives and walk through nature and view nature and inhale fresh air and look at the beautiful vistas and be reinvigorated.
Kids remember things when you activate more than one sense at a time. If it's something that they can see, that they can hear, that they can touch, and sometimes even taste, then it's something that kids will remember.
Today, through the fields of environmental and eco-psychology, we are rediscovering the values of contact with nature.
It's when your heart beats at a second when you see someone. And I have like a coup de foudre for Central Park.
You can walk into that park feeling that I just don't feel integrated. And in the space of minutes, begin to feel integrated. This feeling a part of something larger than yourself. It's magical. How it happens, I don't know. The kinds of connections that Central Park particularly fosters, obviously a connection to family, and that's a powerful connection.
Central Park was conceived as an experiment in democracy.
You'd have the classes of people intermingling, sharing spaces, perhaps even talking to each other.
The park is like a little village. It's really a neighborhood because there's a rhythm to the day.
And you know that you're going to be participating in a group experience within this setting. your energy level is just lifted. Your whole life just feels a bit better.
Central Park, magical little world of nature and urban life combined.
My motivation was really to get my son interested in an organized birding group. Young and old, every possible walk of life that I can think of, I've met at least at one time or another in this group. Formed a lot of friendships, just great relationships, and just fun connections to people that might not be nearly as easy or as natural as it is with the birding as our unifying kind of passion.
I really challenge anybody. I feel like there's no place on earth that is as mixed as this place. You have people from all different parts of the world, all different parts of the city, all different socioeconomic backgrounds, all different professions. And what's most important here is the love of skating that we share. It's a community where people take care of each other.
Thank you for watching. I am indebted to all the people I met along the way, to everyone in the film who has volunteered their time, their expertise, and their enthusiasm for Central Park. It made this film happen. It truly has been a democratic process. This film is not only about a celebration of the importance of Central Park, it's also about raising public awareness of the importance of green spaces of all sizes. Please join us in supporting the completion of this film. In the next 6 weeks, we will be fundraising. I hope you will be part of our growing community.